Happy birthday, I guess Esco Fender. Never heard of him. E, what up, bro? warm up my hands. Sheesh. Orange Man, thank you. Henry, thank you. I can't find that a stick flew out of my hand. I don't know where it is. Yeah. You're a percussionist? Cool. Sorry, y'all. My hands are. I'm not really doing anything. My hands are just. I can't do anything because my hands are just. I gotta wait for my hands to start sweating. Otherwise, I can't really. I mean, I already lost the stick. It flew out of my hand. I don't know where it went. But I'm trying to keep the sticks in my hands. Once they start sweating, then I can grip them more. But yeah. Sabian or Zildjian? Zildjian. Zildjian, Zildjian, Zildjian. I'll take Meinl before I'll take Sabian. Ulsan, never heard of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, Zildjian. I like the sound of Zildjian. I just like. I'll say this. I mean, I don't have anything against Sabian. I just Sabians come from. You know, it's Armand Zildjian's son. You know, he moved to Canada. He left the company. You know, decided to start his own cymbal company. He moved to Canada and started his own, cymbal company. You know, like I'm kind of like they kind of sound like Zildjians, but not really. So I'm like, why would I go for something that kind of sounds like Zildjians when I could just get Zildjians? You know. You know, they have a lot of. They were the leaders in a lot of the effects symbols, but you know, I don't know. I like Zildjians. Plus, symbols, effect symbols now. Meinl makes them. Zildjian makes them. A lot of companies make effect symbols now. So, so yeah. Sorry. Let's say Matthew Gauthier. What's up, bro? The wires, I don't really. I kind of I like my snare wires kind of sort of tight, not too tight. Because eventually, if they're too tight, they start choking the snare. You know, um, um, but yeah. So, but I like them kind of semi-tight because of the kind of music I play. Like for instance, this one, it's a detuned snare. Now this has loose wires to kind of give it a heavier feel. But yeah, this is like the higher the snare, the higher tune the snare, the tighter I like to kind of make the wires. The looser I tune the snare, the looser I keep the wires. Just because the reason why is because when you record them, they just sound better. Like higher tuned snares sound better with tighter snare wires because it gives it a tight sound, you know. But this detuned snares, anything that's tuned lower, the looser snare wires kind of give it a fatter sound. So, you know, it's nothing really simple. I don't know who John Blackwelder is. Nate Fig, never heard of him. Gene Cooper, never heard of him. Huh? Like I've been with. Oh, okay. Is it normal to have 3 snare drums on a drum set? And in case you break what? Water in case you want one smaller than the other. I I don't understand the rest of the question, but I can answer the question of why I have 3 snares. They're tuned differently, number one. And also I could I just like variety, you know. I mean, this I don't even have to use it as a snare half the time, you know. You know, it's just I could use it as an effects drum, you know, or this I could play it like a timbali. You know, so well yeah, that's it. I just like variety. It's the same reason why I have this here. I used to have this is the smaller 6-inch bongo. I used to have an 8-inch bongo right here. This tom comes from another drum set I have back there. But yeah, so I mean I like to have variety. So I could get, you know, as many different tones as I can out of it. You know, it's nothing, you know, it's nothing. Just try to be different, man. Just trying to think of things different and be different. Hmm. So yeah, that's. I mean, it doesn't really matter if like this is a crude symbol. It's a symbol that they don't even make anymore. The company folded in like the 70s. This is a minor bell. I like zildjians. This is a zildjian. 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 This is a starion. It's a cheap starion. I paid like $15 for it. This is a minor. This is zildjian. This is a crude symbol I got at a used store. But it's this is a zildjian, of course. But I use what sounds good. Like if I had a zildjian endorsement, I would have them make a symbol that sounds like this and a symbol that sounds like this. I know they make China symbols, but I want my China symbol to sound like this. Usually China symbols, you hit them and they're like, I just like this because you hit it, it's out of the way. Hit it, out of the way. It's quick. You know what I mean? So I don't I've gotten China symbols in the past, and I've had to put duct tape on them to kind of mute them. So, I'm trying to get my hands to sweat, man. The sticks are about to fly out my hands. My hands are so dry. I'm trying to keep them. I'm gripping the stick so hard I can't really play. It's weird. It takes a while for my hands to really start sweating. This live stream is distracting me. I'm trying to listen. There we go. These? There's this. Yeah, dude, the trick of them is to play loose. That's the whole trick with speed. Play as loose as and relaxed as possible. You know, play loose, relaxed, and try to play light. You know, and really develop your fingers. If I use my wrist, it's only the accent. Yeah. Yeah, it's just play really, really light, man. I'm telling you, man, that's play light because the thing about it is once you get the hang of playing light, using a light tough touch, your hands will strengthen, your touch will just get so much better. Then it gets easier. Then when it gets easier, then you can add strength to it. Then you can add power to it. And once you add power to it, then you could use dynamics. You know what I mean? Like you could you can just add dynamics. Because one of the worries about using a light touch is, well, now if I use a light touch, I'm going to just sound quiet all the time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But you want to develop a light touch because, number one, it creates a wider range of playing. You know what I mean? Where it's actually, and I know that I learned this from experience. I didn't develop speed until I started practicing like this. Like really light, you know? And once I was able to do that, like I said, eventually my hands got faster. My hands got stronger. And then I noticed that I could actually play loud. You know what I mean? Because when you're playing loud, you're usually using your elbows and your wrists. But you can play louder because now you can use your elbows, your wrist, and your hands. So you've got, you just got more of a weapon. Your playing becomes very nimble. So, like, I hear a lot of guys like, oh, I'm going to lose my ability to play loud. No, actually, it's the opposite. You want to learn how to play loud, learn how to play soft. So you develop a wider range of motion. So, yeah, man. It's really simple, bro. It is October. I started really working on my touch and playing quietly last August. And I say this because I started live streaming last August. And my speed just went through the roof. I had never played this fast ever in my life. I never had this kind of speed ever in my life. Never, until I just decided to really, really work on learning how to play quiet. And in learning how to play quiet, again, I developed speed. My power went through the roof. My dynamics, just everything. It just made me a better player. And plus, one of my problems was I was used to playing loud because I started off playing a lot of metal, and I was used to playing loud. Then when I moved down here to Metro Atlanta, I live in Metro Atlanta. This is, in Georgia. But when I moved down here, there's a lot of gospel and R&B, situations. And I was like, I need to I want to strengthen that side of my playing. So I would play in bars and clubs. And the struggle was because I'm in a bar or a club and I'm playing for a different crowd, I'm not playing for dudes like moshing. You know what I mean? I'm playing for people sitting in supper clubs and eating dinner while they're watching live music. I had a problem with, I had to play with those wand looking things because it was so loud. So I just decided to sit and I hate it. I hate playing with those wands because you can't get any bounce. You get no rebound. You get nothing. You can't side stick. Then I would have to have a stick on the side just in place in case I was playing a song with some side stick. So I just decided to just hunker down and develop my ability to play quiet. Another guy who's really good and really versatile because he's developed his hand technique is Matt Garska, who plays for Animals as Leaders. I've seen him play Latin. I've seen him play R&B. I've seen him play jazz. I've seen him play metal. I've seen him, you know what I mean? You know the kind of rock. If you know who Animals as Leaders is, you know what kind of music he plays. But I've seen him. I remember Matt Garska when he was 16. The first time I saw him playing, this is before he went to Berkeley when he was still in high school. He was 16 years old. I was like, that dude is going to be a beast. Give it time. He's only 16. He might have been like 15. But yeah, the dude was a monster. But, his dad is a fusion guitarist. So his dad probably was like, yo, this is what you need to develop. Usually that's kind of how it is. But yeah, and I've seen him play in bars and clubs. This is when nobody knew who he was. Nobody knew who he was. Yeah. But he can play like really, really quiet, or he can play really, really loud. So, Adas, what up, man? Yeah, this is a Ludwig. This is a Ludwig breakbeat. This is a cheap Pearl export snare. I got it for free from a guitarist friend of mine. Oh yeah, it's a cheap snare, bro. This is a cheap Pearl snare. This is a cheap Pearl export snare. My neighbor, his uncle played drums, and he was about to throw his drums away. I was like, throw them my way. And I was with my son and my daughter. And I was like, hey, my house is here. His house is diagonal. So we're about to hop on the scooters and go riding around. I saw him walking out with some drums. I'm like, bro. He was like, I never thought, I'm talking to my neighbor. He's like, I never thought about it. I should have just gave them to you. I was like, yeah, give them to me. So he was like, all right. So he just sat them out there. And I had my kids. I was like, put scooters to the side. Go on, help me with these drums. But yeah, he gave me his drum set, and that's where I got this snare from. So yeah. But yeah, man. TuneBot? No, I've never used TuneBot. I want to get one, but I've never used it. I definitely want to get one though. If you're talking about the tuners that sit on you, I've never used it. Either a TuneBot or they have a tuner. It's like a dial, whatever. It's like a dial. It sits on there, and it's got like a clamp right there, and it's like a dial. You can actually measure the pressure. But I use this. It's a locking tuner where, once it gets, it's got this little roller on here. Once you get to a certain tension, it stops. You know what I mean? And then you go to the next one. You tune it. Once it gets to a certain tension, it pops. Then you go, you know what I mean? So this kind of works really, really good. I don't even know if Evan sells them anymore. I got this in like '08, '09. So yeah. I recommend. All right. This is what you want to do. You want to get a, what's the name of those? Oh, a Focusrite Scarlett 18i20. It's got 8 inputs. But you also want to get mic splitters. This and this are on the same channel. I only have 8 channels, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mics. This has its own channel. These 2 are on the same channel. These 2 are on the same channel. These 2 are on the same channel. This has its own. This has its own. That room mic has its that room mic and that room mic. Those are both on the same channel. And the kick drum, there's a mic in that's pointed right at the beater, and I have a sub kick on the outside of it. Those are on the same channel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mics in an 8 input channel. An 8 input, what do you call it? But I use mic splitters. So, like I said, they're on the same channel. I can split the mics. People always wonder, okay, these are phantom power mics. So, if you use one channel, it'll power 2 mics. Everything's panned accordingly. So, if I were to record something, no one would know that I had 13 mics in an 8 channel. No one would know. Like, they completely wouldn't know. But that being said, if you're gonna get, I suggest get a Focusrite Scarlett. Get a 2nd gen. They're dirt cheap. And I'll say this. I suggest getting cheap mics. The reason why I say I suggest getting cheap mics because they will force you to learn how to record. Number 1. Number 2, get some MXL mics, and when you buy the mics, get them used. It's very rare that I buy stuff new. Like, that's a Neumann U87 AI. I got it used. These are Neumanns. Got them used. These are AKG C414s. Got them used. These are Neumanns. Got them used. That's a Telefunken TF51. I got that used. This, got it used. This is a Radio Shack mic. They don't make them anymore. They sound exactly like SM57s. But if I started off with all SM57s, but I would suggest either SM57s for your toms. Get a cheap. I would just get cheap mics for your kick mic. Like my sub kick, I made it. I just got a 6-inch woofer, stuck it in an 8-inch tom, wired it with an XLR cable, boom, and I'm good. And I have a cat for the inside kick. I have a CAD mic. Dirt cheap. You can get CAD overheads, or you could get, I wouldn't get CAD overheads. I'd get MXL overheads. MXL, I'll show you what they look like. This is a V67G. V67Gs. What does it say? How is it called? How? Well, what's that? What are you talking about? Adas, what are you talking about? What do you call it? But this is an MXL V67G. This is about the same price as a short SM57. It's about $100. This mic, I got it used for like $70. This is a secret weapon for voiceover work. This was modeled after the U67, the Neumann U67. It's an MXL. You can go on Amazon and get them dirt cheap. But yeah, use the tuner I use, it's an Evans. Like as in the drum heads, the drumhead company makes them. It's an Evans tuner. I don't know if they make them, man. I don't know. I'll show them to you. I don't know what they're called. I'll show them to you. So you could kind of go on Amazon and look up Evans, drum tuner. That's what it looks like. But I've had this for years, man, and this is a great tuner. Okay, good, you found it. Good. Yeah, that's what it's called. Let me see. I didn't know that. But it's a great tuner, man. I don't know how much they are. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I couldn't have paid too much for them. But yeah, man. But I'm telling you, buy your stuff used. Go to a used. Go to Facebook Marketplace. Go to any used. Like they got around here, they got Music Go Round. I think Music Go Round is national. I'm not sure. But get your stuff used. I'm telling you, get your stuff used. Get if you want to like have like all close mics, get a I have a 3rd gen. I have a Focusrite Scarlett 3rd gen. I want to get another one because I want to record like I as it stands now, I have to like unplug this and unplug that if I want to like record guitar or record bass, or I don't want to have to do that. So I need another. I've got 8 channels. I need another 16 channels. So like that'll be 24 channels, which is cool. Pro Tools, I could go up to, if I want, 250 channels or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so yeah, I just need, and that my laptop can handle it. I'm running everything from a laptop. My laptop can handle it. It's solid state. It handles anything I throw at it. Like I had a 32 channel mixer at one point with that laptop, and it just ran beautifully. I used to record bands in here. I just scaled a lot of stuff down because there's not a lot of room in here. So I got the organ over there. And plus I want to have another mix station. I have another mix station right there. And plus I want it more comfortable. There used to be 2 drum sets in here. There used to be a big drum set over there and this drum set. So I just, I wanted to kind of put stuff away and make it more creator friendly. Before it was like cold and sterile and, so I wanted to make it a little warmer. Yeah, I use Pro Tools. But I use Pro Tools, I use Logic, I use Ableton, I use FL Studio, I use Adobe Audition, I use Studio One. If I'm recording like live drums, if I'm tracking drums, I use Pro Tools. If I'm just doing a quick record, I use Logic. If I'm doing a quick record, if I'm working in MIDI, or I'm just chopping samples, like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually record a drum break, like. Then I'll take that drum break, and then I'll just get my guitar, create a guitar loop, and then take that guitar loop, kind of slap it up, flip it, make it backwards, whatever. And I'll take that break and use it as a sample, and I'll just manipulate it. And then the last thing I usually do is make the bass line. Then I'll add all the stuff on it. What's up, man? You gonna eat? She is? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I can't sleep like that. I feel like I'm missing something. What do you mean same? I don't want to hear that. Same. The guy who sleeps like Rip Van Winkle. All right, well, whatever. That sounds like her right now. I hear a car. Yeah, I gotta get some. I gotta get some water bottles. But well, yeah. So. All right, I gotta knock it off. Well, not really. I just gotta drain the lizard, and my wife's coming back from the store, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. 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 Hungry.